Hello, everybody. This is an offline video, but I've decided to play a bunch of Next Fest demos because Next Fest is almost over and I haven't really had time. I've been really busy this week. So I'm gonna just hit pause, load a game, play it for a little bit, and then move on to the next one, and I guess we'll see what they're like. So bear with me, and I will be right back. Alright, this first one's called Barheim. And here it is. This is some kind of bar management sim, I think. Most of these demos, like full disclosure, most of these demos, I just looked at the screen pages while I was doing other things and went, yeah, that was mildly interesting from like one screenshot or something, and then I just grabbed it. So I have just the most random stuff. Himbo Bard. His voice is incredible. Patriots, drunkards, lend me your ears. I strum for you a tale of red ale, rivers, and villainous shivers. It's like Michael Jackson. Hear now the ballad of Barheim, hallowed water in all of the ancients. Legend tells of a soothing magic running through its pores and mixes. Aesir Vanir and magical miscreants alike did toast to an everlasting peace in that tavern's dim light, each rid of war, tyranny, and crippling hangovers. That is, until the arrival of Queen Yrsa's chieftain on that fateful morning. Fateful morning. Faithful? I just woke up. The apple juice. Verb. I heard it too, Bjorn. Who the heck is banging on our doors this early in the morning? It's a lot of ellipses. You forgot how to bartend? Tough luck, it's your job, honey. But since you look extra lost this morning, here's a refresher. I'm Freya, manager and owner of Barheim. That's all Bjorn, our most loyal customer. Wow, he does not look good. It's a brilliantly hideous depiction of a man who is on the verge of throwing up. Alright. So we have to gather ingredient brews, load them into the brew cannon, and fire away. Okay. So, I guess this is like almost like an overcooked thing then? Okay. It's giving me only mouse controls, and I'm using a controller. X. Okay. There's only 3 lanes, so that's should be relatively straightforward. Now what? So this guy. His music's quite nice. Okay, I'm getting used to this. Buttons. Thirst quenched. So I'm beginning to see what this is. I think it's almost like an overcooked thing, but the added element of having to fire the cannon and aim it. So it's like Tapper plus. Rewards unlocked to Dregmen. New ingredient Ragnarum. Balderbon. 3 drinks can be loaded. Nice. The health increases. Okay. You forgot the 3 basic ingredient brews we serve. That's the most simple aspect of the job. I'm concerned, but not too concerned. First, Balder Bomb. It's red like your eyes after a midnight shift. Second, Frost Nibble. It's blue like the blood of my enemies. Third, Ragnarum. Yellow like... well, anyways. Try serving some of it into that annoying Techfluence's Viking friends. His voice. I thought you'd both be gone by now. I was certain my speech about the evident need for technological growth convinced you to abandon your professions and surrender. We work here, it's how we pay the bills. Except Bjorn, I'm really not certain how he pays his tab or bills. Unfortunately, the Queen your chance remain. There is no need for you and your dimwit barkeep. The machines arise. That's the voice I think I'm getting from him. Right. Grab. Place. Grab. Place. No. Grab. We're gonna get as many as I can before they start running at us. Too late. For some reason I keep tripping up on the fact that it's like A to pick this up, A to load it in the cannon, then X to use the cannon, then A to fire it. You can see the little white on the side as well. Just... which is neat. You see, I keep pulling it out again because I keep forgetting what the button is. That might be on me, but I don't know. Like, I don't know why it is an A for everything. I guess it's so that you have a way to get off the cannon. Right now I'm not... oh shit. Finding that I have enough time to stack drinks up, so I'm just having to run back and forth like this. Oh, but it's working. A little bit scary, but it's working. I see you smoking, it's because you can't see it. Thousands of drinks mass produced at an unimaginable rate. Millions of robotic patrons paying with robot money. This isn't finished, barkeep. You'll have to drag me out of Midgard. Okay, easy. Don't bring his family into this. Just didn't say anything. Come on, barkeep. We need to check the rest of the realm. We've unlocked a new device, the Shaker. Do you take a warhammer to the head? How could you not know what that device does? I'll continue to ignore your disturbing loss of memory. That is the Shaker. Toss a basic brew ingredient and get a fancy brew out. My personal favorite is Button's Bard. Toss the basic ingredient brew, Frost Nibble, into the Shaker. And that's what you'll get. I see more tech-enthusiast Vikings entering. Try filling their gullible gullets with Button's Bard. If any device is working too slowly, slap it around a little. Oh, there's a button problem. Okay. So I can put this in here and slap it, and then it gives me this. So I can just use X to put it directly in the machine. This, again, it feels pretty tight. I'm still kind of getting used to the control system. I know it's only 2 buttons, but I'm really struggling with this. I really do like this song though, it's quite chill. So I've learned now that if I press X it puts the drink in and preps me for firing, so it's just alternating X and A. Stop hitting my bar. But yeah, this feels really tight, like, for a tutorial level. This... Boy. Because, like, I don't... The thing is, like, I only have time to get a drink and then come down and fire it and then get the next drink before the guy starts running at me. There we go. So I'm struggling a little bit to prepare ahead of time. But it looks like I managed it this time. Though it was unnecessary. Cracker. Brewcrafting. Okay, so the shaker gets upgraded. 1 star. A peaceful land of manure and hills threatened by big tech and big liquor. Who but Barheim's barkeep will have the might to defeat both? Sorry, I felt the need to narrate. Before we battle, I wanted to thank you for the valuable user data. Though we may disregard your feedback entirely, I appreciate it.
This is what I get for attempting to appeal to weak minds.
Even if the world isn't ready for what it needs, I will drag you to the future. Before you serve another round, here are 2 more shaken drinks to drown out the noise of the technocratic ranting. Okay, top left, I can see... There. We got Moulineer or Weird Smash. Okay. So I'm gonna start by just mixing drinks because I have to get as many of these things prepared as possible. I think that's correct. So what I should be doing is making like 1 of each. Mixed drink like this, I think. And just keeping them ready on the side here. So that we've got the necessary mixed beverages. Okay. And then we go bet. So that previous one felt a little bit tight, but now I'm kind of used to where I should be going with this. Similarly to how Overcooked works. I think I'm getting there. I think I'm getting the hang of it. And there doesn't seem to be a penalty for having spare drinks, so that's all good. You'll have to forgive me if I don't read every piece of dialogue. I actually find that a lot of the times if I play a really dialogue-heavy game and I have to read everything, it just makes me tired. And those upgrades are coming pretty quickly, so that's nice. Oh, a boss. Really thought it'd be here. I guess after pacifying so many of his lackeys, he gave up on his liquor tech startup dreams.
I'm standing right over here.
Oh, sorry. Behold, this will be the great validation. I shall conquer you in the name of the great investor, Queen Yrsa, Hustler Divine. Ooh, stand ready, Barkeep. The future is near. Damn it. The one trick I didn't make, it was a crapshoot. Nope. Let me pick it up, please. Thank you. I'm gonna get rid of them in there. I'm gonna take this out, fire it at this guy. Make another one because why not? Which one is it? Yellow. Oh, what am I supposed? Oh, that bottom right says what drinks are coming. So am I supposed to hit him with one of these? And then one of these? Right, so now I have almost 2 of each. Might as well just blend another one. Could have been a different one, but sometimes you just have to guess. There we go. So I can actually load multiple. Now it shows me the order that they fire out in the bottom. Oh, come on. I kind of like this. I like that there's like a little boss fight and you have to sort of keep your ammo stocks up because you know you're gonna have to hit him with a bunch of drinks all at once. These seem to be popular. Alright, what do you want? 2 of these. Oh, there's one. There's one. And then we get one of these. And then we just... KO. Yeah, that was really fun.
What's this feeling? Suddenly it's also apparent. I've been so focused on the innovation of tomorrow because I'm terrified of who I am today.
A drunk? Existential, nice. Anyways, Lord feels like the caution light's on a much larger issue. Do I smell a quest brewing, Olibjorn? Right. Rewards, Lord Tinkering Chief. And a chiller. 4 drinks can now be loaded. Drinks are shot much faster, plus 5 points for each correct drink, so... Health increase. Brew crafting devices process much faster. Chill drinks placed on the storage table melt 20% slower. So these are probably upgrades that you get throughout the game, but they're being fast-tracked for the demo, I'm guessing. Which is really smart. Like, that's a good way to do your demo, just to show off, like, these are all the things that you're going to be able to do when it's done. Okay. The magical machine in the corner, the chiller. In case you forgot, it wields an ancient ice magic to transform and chill drinks. So it actually... yeah, okay. Sweeney, God Pig. You wouldn't believe the condition of things out there. It's a hog hunt. Even they criticize one startup liquor brand, and now everyone wants your baconly. Baconly. Hey, you seem pro swine. The name's Hild Sweeney. You wouldn't mind if I crashed here and laid low behind the bar for a few centuries, would you? Another knock? Seriously? It's Queen Ursa. Hustler Divine. Where's that pig? He thinks he can write a review like that in the Norse Round Standard and I won't hear of it? He called me loud and convincingly tyrannical. Can't just barge into places, lady. Bernie, sweetie. Yes, Queen Ursa, Hustler Divine, the great queenfluencer, second of her name. Find this commoner and a ragged bartender who runs this realm, then find that swine, I can smell him. I live to serve, to death! Bernie's friends look thirsty. Toss some Ragnarum into the chiller to cool their quench. Okay. I'm getting used to the incredibly simple control system that for some reason was so difficult for me. Yeah, it's a fun game. Actually, it's got that... oh shit. It's got that Overcooked feel. Whittled down to a single player loop. And the addition of the cannon kind of just adds a little extra element. Like Overcooked is more about making these complicated dishes and then serving them in time, and this is leaning more on the dishes are quite simple, but time is of the essence. Tapper Bless. I did not mean to do that. Oh no. Stop hitting my bar. Smack it! I like that you can smack the machine to make it work quicker. That's a nice thing. I'm gonna try something because I suspect I can actually change the ammo that I'm using. Yeah, so I could swap the active one in the cannon if I load it with a bunch of drinks. So I don't have to just stash everything on the table. That's kind of nice. There we go. First one, those drinks pack a real punch. You're crude, but I like you. I like that the bartender never says anything. We just have to make it up in our heads. That's Sweeney, bearded boar of all journalistic endeavors, and you? Where are you all off to next? We're gonna follow Queen Here's the sport chiefs until we get to the Royal Nightmare herself. You're insane. If you go after her, she'll come after you, and if you die, they'll turn me into a Sunday pork roast. The god pig is being dramatic. I'm gonna give this like maybe one more level. I feel like I kind of understand what it's going for now. Bernie's lackeys are forcing villagers to sign contracts where they have to purchase cases of the sheep wort meat each month. Like what I wanted to do, I was hoping that it'd be like, I just want to see like one more instance of how you would like mix drinks, but what it has done is given us like 2 chillers now, so we can do this chiller mechanic in the same way that we did the previous one. To begin with, it's going to be a lot of this. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna need to do... Ah, come on. Chill. Okay, so I missed that one. That was a little tight. So the chill drinks, they, as you've seen, diminish over time. Which means you have to be... Yeah, you can only have like 2 different kinds at any one time. And I can see where this game will get really complex when you start having to like make mixed drinks and then chill those and then... We... Oh, he didn't want a cold drink, and now he's going to run at me faster. That's what happens when you give them the wrong one, I guess. And now I don't have the chilled one anymore because I accidentally fired it. Come on. Okay, we did okay, but we missed one. And now we have a mixer. This is what I wanted to see, just the last thing. Okay, chilled drinks no longer thaw out, so that's an upgrade. It's Michael Jackson himbo Bart. How's Feeny? Have you kind of witnessed my perilous end? Right, so now we can mix this and this to get some kind of weird jester drink. Oh god, they want more. So I guess they'll give me another table at the bottom. I see like this is seems to be the pattern for the demo at least. I'm just gonna throw arbitrary drinks into these as well because it just feels like that's the thing. And now I'm imagining that there's going to be a point where it's like, oh, you've mixed a drink. Oh no, you've got to shake a drink up, and then you got to mix the shaken drinks up, and then you got to chill it, you know? So it definitely feels very, very difficult to load more than one drink into the cannon at times. And actually, because you have to switch the drink that you're firing when you do that, I almost feel like it's not worth it, but you do save the run back. Maybe it's intended to be like this, where it's like, okay, I'm storing drinks in the cannon when I've got time to do so. Ah, I see, but then it's too easy to make a mistake when you do that. So yeah, I don't know if I want to do that ever. Not unless it's absolutely necessary. Perhaps that's a case of if you do a level again, you get used to the kind of drinks they're going to be ordering. Because they're not always like these guys aren't ordering mixed ones or chill ones. And that gives you a chance to sort of replay the level with a little bit of forewarning on what they're going to want and load your cannon up accordingly. Smack the table! There we go. I think it's easier to hit the table from the side, perhaps. Yeah, hot tip. Hit the table from the side. Also, let's preempt. Alright. A nut did fall, plotting to be a tree, and that nut, it was she. The nut grew tall with leaves and thorns, but it never changed its stupid dumb name, Misty. I'm a well-renowned organizational personality, and I demand my respect. Oh. We can't let Misty go around organizing the realm. If we're not careful, it'll be more sanitized than hand soap and a healing tent. We should have a feud, but you're right. We have to go after her. Barkeep, we need to keep this realm messy. Okay. Shall I do one more? Alright, for the road. But yeah, I see where this is going. I like it. It's fun. It's, I don't know if it's like a game that I would play a lot, but I could see myself enjoying it. We can't steal her firstborn child, okay. Sex on the Bifrost. Svartal Spritz, Frost Nibble, Ragnarok, goodness. Okay, yeah, so now we have 3 sets of mixed drinks. So we want one of these, and one of these. We're gonna give you that. I'm gonna mix... No, not gonna mix that. I'm gonna mix... Not that. Oh god, I'm confused already. My brain. It's too simple. Right, can we just do this? There we go. And because these are mixed drinks, I can store them. Six? Oh, and the D frost. Be using all my spare moments to slap the table to get the drinks to cook faster. Because inevitably this will happen and I'll not have the appropriate beverage. Would be a cool upgrade, would be the ability to carry 2 drinks at once. Just so I could load the cannon a little bit quicker. I can see how that would mess with things. Maybe I just need to slap the machines more. Ah, crap. Can I just give this to you? Quick. No! The artwork is really nice. I haven't really commented on it. I really like the little character sprites. And they have a like dynamism to them as well. Their little blinking eyes and facial expressions are changing. It's the little things. Okay. I love how it's just like, hey, you can load 6 drinks now. Like, yeah, I've not been able to load more than 2 this entire time. And yeah, let's do the boss fight. She cracked her own eggs because her head was apart. I don't understand, like, we're stopping a man from modernizing and we're stopping a person from organizing. This feels like things that perhaps would have been a benefit to our whole operation. Mix anything and everything. Just make stuff. Is it this? Ah, you can change the tab with that so you can see how to make the other drinks. But mostly it's the closest color, I think. So that one I know I have to put it in the shaker. And that creates, because it's red, it creates a purple drink. Then again, the blue one could make a purple drink. I don't know. I guess you just learn them. But you can access those tabs by using your shoulder buttons, which is quite nice. What are we doing? Okay, so these guys seem to like this brew. want to make one of these just in case. Been overwhelmed with the number of drinks I have on the table. I think she likes this thing, so I'm also seeing a bunch of these chilled yellow drinks. She wants a purple and a chilled yellow. That's the jester drink. This is a chilled red. Nah, for fuck. For fun. Yeah, I messed up. What do I do there? Yeah. I just like having to make them as I go. Honestly, a lot of the time. Okay, I had these made, that's good. Cold yellow. Oh, good point. We're gonna need a couple of these because she seems to drink this one. Ah, we've got one of those. Yes. Make another just to be safe. Put that in there, why not? And did we get her? No, she's still going. Cool blue. Shaken purple. Fizzy lifting drink. I need to make another one of these ducky things because I think those are popular. But the tavern is helping me out for that. It's very well balanced for single player, this. I don't know how this would work with multiple players because I think it's potentially it would be too easy. guess you could just double the size of it and have more lanes. Have someone on Canna duty. Thirst quenched. Or have a mode where you've got people on either side. Here's an idea for the developer if they ever see this. Do the same thing, but have the kitchen on both sides with a wider lane. And then you pit people against each other. And when you hit them, they like turn around and go back towards the other bar. I always thought if I kept the act composed, orderly and clean, that it might rub off on the real me. I still am what I always will be. A mess. All along, as the battle went on, we learned much about the enemy whom we regarded with disgust. After many fierce encounters all along, we finally realized she was just like us. Alright, let's see what the next one is, but I think... Oh, good. Good. I was going to say, that's like the perfect length for a demo for a game like this, so... Cool. Yeah. That was Barheim. It was fun. It has that kind of overcooked feel to like just running around grabbing stuff and constantly having to figure out the order to do things in. It's more of a, well, it's like Tapper, so it's more of a, it's more reactive, I think. You can prepare drinks ahead of time, which is nice. Visually it's nice, the music's really fun, and yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Good job. Alright, on to the next game. Alright, this is a game called Dark and Quispy. Quispy. Interact with the shopkeeper to buy weapons to defend yourself. Keep all your gold by returning to the main menu by interacting with the camp. Permanently upgrade Quispy's stats with gold in the main menu. Right, so buy weapons to defend yourself. I would have reworded the middle one. Return to the main menu by interacting with the camp to keep all of your gold. Permanently upgrade Quispy stats with gold in the main menu. Okay. So you've got your permanent upgrades. Oh, this is nice. This little frog guy. Is that Quispy? So yeah, these are like your permanent kind of upgrades, I guess. There's a chan. Interact, select weapon upgrades. Okay, back. Let's get into it. I'm going to turn my camera up here. Actually, I'm going to stand up because I sat down. I was kind of tired. I've been running around the city yesterday. But if I get up here, my desk goes up. You see, it goes up into the air and it flies. That's not what I meant. I was walking around the city a lot yesterday. I went to Roppongi, I went to Akihabara, and so I'm very tired, but I kind of want to stand up for a little bit. Here we are. Okay. Here we are, the two of us, like ships. Or is this Quispy? Oh, that must be the shopkeep, that little frog guy. Gosh, we're slow. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so the main menu is where you upgrade. I guess it makes sense to go back to that part and then you see it on the menu. So level 1, and this is the shopkeep. I can't interact with. It's okay. Let's just go here. I like the visual. These kind of outline sprites. Okay, the night has started. I have nothing. I don't have a weapon. Help. Oh, okay. Pick your first weapon from the guy. Sport. Okay, it's like a Vampire Survivors style. It's an auto attacker. Okay. Now I know what we're in for. Again, I did not really look much into these games before just getting the demos, so we're learning as we go here what these are. Got these purple orbs. Oh my goodness. The purple orbs seem to let us upgrade the weapons we have. Okay. And the coins let us buy new ones. We need 20 coins. Oh, look at these little possums. So right away, the feedback from hitting stuff isn't super clear. Because the sound effects are very muted. I would even say like they should be a little bit higher in the mix. There's a little flash when I hit them, but it's really difficult to discern, I think. Otherwise, it is playing exactly as you would expect. Move around, try not to get hit, and try to get your weapon to smack into the enemy. That's a tiny bit difficult to figure out exactly the hitbox range for picking stuff up, but that's just something I'm going to get used to. Okay, how about bombs? Bombs? And also, I'll upgrade the bombs immediately. That's nice. I like that you can just save up a bunch of stuff, so when you get a new weapon, you can upgrade it. Oof. I like these kind of games. My favorite is probably still Hollow Cure. But Vampire Survivors is still fun. They've added so much stuff since I last played it, which is when it originally came out. But there's definitely plenty to do, and it's a really good time killer. And also, yes, they mentioned keeping your gold, so rather than spending it on upgrades, I could actually just leave. And use that to upgrade my Quispy. That's interesting. What is the mechanic there? Does that mean that there doesn't seem to be a timer, right? So I'm guessing that maybe I just have to sort of go as long as I feel comfortable and then try to escape. But I've also noticed that you have to sort of stand next to the post for a while to do that. That's not working as I'd expected. So I know it told me in here. Keep all your gods by returning to the main menu by interacting with the camp. So I have to interact with the camp. Ow. I'm pressing the button that it says is interact. It doesn't seem to be helping. Help me find my souls. Yes. I don't have enough coins to do that. Okay. Like, I feel like I need a speed upgrade immediately. Wait, is that in the top right a timer? It looks like a moon going around. Maybe that's it. Maybe you have to survive for a certain amount of time before you're allowed to exit. Oh, but my health is going down. Because I'm not getting a lot of feedback on when I'm getting hit. pickup range is absolutely abominable as well to begin with. Okay, so I failed. But you keep some of your gold. Okay. I'm gonna need to know how to interact with that camp. That seems important. But once again, interact is X. I was pressing that. I wasn't getting much out of it. Let's try again. Let's just try to do that before it gets hairy. Start with the candle. Like there's no, oh, there we go. No, that's the shopkeeper who's in the way. I guess I'm just going to assume that you can't do it until a certain amount of time has passed. It's not very clear. This was the worst weapon to start with. Potentially. I can see stuff up there where it's like glowing. What's this? Okay, so that's collecting souls. I guess maybe it lights up. Okay, I'm gonna try and do that. That seems interesting to me. But yeah, this weapon was not the best starter. It's a little bit difficult to kill anything. But I guess if you run away, it gives you an opportunity to go back and collect whatever they've dropped when they do die. That feedback is much more easy to see when it's sort of on the outside of the circle, I find. In fact, this sound effect. I think it's the sound effect, you know. Yeah, no, I don't have the... I can upgrade this. Let's do it. Wider range. Okay, that's a little better. Let's try and get these in close proximity, but I think they have to spawn a certain distance apart from each other. Not entirely sure. The thing just dropped over there. I want that. Oh, maybe I have to feed souls to this lantern. But it doesn't have the souls icon, so... Oh no. Okay, this is like lit up now. Oh, maybe that's why this dropped. Use a weapon to apply the knockback mod. Oh, okay. That's nice. That's very nice. Suddenly the candles are a little bit more useful. And I think I saw in the menu that luck affects the mod. Procking. Okay, these are hitting quicker now as well, and dropping quicker. Oh dear. These enemies are rather quick. Interesting that they appear only in the light, so you can still see the drops and run towards them, but there might be a bunch of enemies between you and the drops. If you ain't careful. Okay, we can afford this now. Oh, that's nice. There's also a reroll button for cash, but I'm not making enough cash to make that, yes, worthwhile. Okay, stronger. Oh, what's this? A special shop. It sells mystery gifts. Ah, and I didn't get to try it out. Never mind. But we did better this time, and we still get to keep some coins. And I still want to upgrade speed, but I can't afford it. How much light is emitted? Pickup range. Enemy gold drop chance. What's better? Like, getting lots of gold early is good, but the pickup range is kind of really useful for surviving. Let's get survival. Oh, sorry, the inflation. And see how that benefits us. Okay, start with this. This one seems good. And head around in the dark, see what there is. Getting an early start on this seems like a good idea because... oh, this is just a proximity one. That gives us a knockback effect already. Gold is the most important thing right now, just to get that second weapon started. Cool. Oh, already there's like so many more coins dropping. I think that was a really good upgrade, actually. This seems like a pretty strong starter. It's a simple one, but it works. You can sort of aim it, which is nice. Is that a speed upgrade? It's nice to see that killing the bigger ones does drop you upgrades as well. Let's head back to the weapon shop. Should I do that, or should I look for that, see if that frog guy with the presents is here again? Let's get stronger first. Ooh, damage it. The candle was okay. It wasn't the best starter, but it was pretty useful. The bomb is also kind of good, though. I'm going to take the bomb again first. I need 45 coins for their third item. Ah, here's the soul lantern. I'm going to call it a soul lantern because I guess it takes souls to power it, and boosting this will get us another upgrade, I think. You just kill stuff near it, let it absorb the delicious souls. Ooh, there it is already. knockback is sort of working against me a little bit. Apply the fire weapon mod, yeah, sure. So I guess they have one mod each. That's interesting because it means you can be like, oh, I've got the knockback, but I don't want to put it on, you know, like the bomb because it's too unpredictable, for example. I want that speed upgrade, but everything's in the way. I'm not super enthralled by the music. It's okay. Does the job, but it's not particularly exciting. I'd say it just feels like I don't want to use the word generic. It is a little bit interesting. It's just not getting me pumped, you know, not like Vampire Survivors does or Hollow Cure. It's not as upbeat. It's not pumping because you're moving around quite slowly initially, and the music is like got a fairly middling pace. This feeling I don't even know how to say what I'm trying to think, or how to say what I'm trying to say. Like, it's much lower energy than other games in this genre, and so because this is a game where you have to spend a lot of time just kind of walking around in circles, the music is like half of what keeps me playing it. Okay, we're doing a lot of different sources of damage now, but we also have like no health, so I think a better strat would have been to hold on to my gold and just die. I'll do a couple more runs. I want to see what other stuff on the map is so that I can get a feel as to what the kind of unique charm of this particular survival game is. Survivor? What do we call them? Auto shooter. It looks like the moon. Oh, that's new enemies. I guess they appear in the graveyard. And I can't hit them because I forgot to pick up a weapon. That's new. Let's use that. Oh god, that's... Here's the solve. This is yours, I think. Okay, so there's glowing ones. It's different colors. Will follow us, and we'll lead them back. I can't kill anything because this weapon is atrocious as a start. That presents a problem because I need 20 coins to get a decent weapon. I bet once it's upgraded it's really good, and it seems like a really great passive weapon, but as a starter I'm not feeling it. So it goes up in the air, and then it bounces, and then it explodes. Just die. But nah, I'm not doing the level like this. This is terrible. Odd that it takes you back to the main menu, but I guess that's where you do your upgrade, so sort of I get it. That could just be an NPC that I could walk over to, though, maybe. This is a good starter. This is probably the best starter, I think, out of the ones I've tried so far. The candle was actually better than I give it credit for, I think. As a soul? Alright. Let's see if I can find all the souls. But I mustn't stray too far before I've acquired some upgrades, otherwise it's going to become impossible. That's why I was talking about the music, saying like the track is not as high energy as I would like, but also the loop isn't very good. There's like a gap when it loops. A small thing that could be fixed. It is a demo after all. But I'm sat here and I'm still playing this. It's testament to the addictive quality of these kind of slow upgrade games. Power creep games, call them that. There is something here that is intriguing me. And it is mainly because I want to see how powerful we can really become. But also what all that cool stuff hidden in the shadow is. I'm going to just upgrade this one weapon and not buy any more. That way I have more gold at the end of it. Wait, where's that? Huge. I can see that in the top right now the moon is like slowly getting bigger as it cycles, so that must be the timer. Ooh, green. Also, nice, it looks like there's a border to the map here, which I actually really liked in Holocure. Vampire Survivors maps are absolutely enormous, which has its own benefits. I do like knowing that there are borders, especially in a map where I have to collect things like this. I'm going to assume that I get just some kind of upgrade power up for helping this guy. It's probably an incentive to walk around more. So you've got this one here that you feed souls, then you've got one you stand next to that you have to sort of be able to powerful enough to stand next to. Better to do that one early, I think. And then you've got find the souls guy. Then there's a frog that sells things. And I'm gonna die. Because I did not get enough power. Get the coins. Take the hit. Take home 25 coins, that's pretty good. More inflation, please. This is how I would do it. This is my meta. It's just get as many coins as you can in the early runs and just die, take them home, and then get the increased coin drops until you're able to take home far more coins. Ooh, new thing. Okay. That's doing more or less what I'd hoped it would do. And it does decent damage. That's the Souls guy down there. Cool. I finally discovered the sound effect when I get hit. But yeah, the sounds, like the sound effects in the mix. If I did this. That's almost too quiet, the music now, but I can hear the feedback a lot more, and that's good. There we go. I've kind of accepted that I'm just going to have to take a lot of hits in the early stage. Ooh, 2 axes. Very nice. This actually, it takes an upgrade, but it's extremely useful. But look at how much damage I've had to take to get this going. I need more speed. I don't know what hit me there, but apparently that was enough to kill me. Didn't get really any coins, but can I afford a speed upgrade? Nope. Still, you can get the lower tier ones, so why not? I'll keep doing runs until I've seen kind of some stat upgrades and maybe made a bunch of progress on this level. I've just realized how quiet this is on the stream, actually. Let me boost that for you. It's real... on the video, I should say. Real low compared to me. So, worst starter ever in the whole game so far. These two are the best. This one requires a little bit more finesse, but it does a ton of damage, and I just got a damage upgrade. This one has medium damage, but it's much easier to hit stuff with it and circle around. So I gotta try the axe one more time, but I think this is probably the better starter. Only because I've got a damage upgrade, and I think it might be enough to make this a bit more viable. If I have to hit him only twice... easier said than done. Yeah, there you go. Like, the hitbox is enormous for these guys. They're hitting me and they're not even, like, near me. They're just touching my bottom of my health bar. Perhaps this character's Quispy's health bar extends a little bit too far down. Not health bar, hitbox, sorry. Still, early stages. I'm okay to just walk through some stuff for a little bit. Because already, you can see now, these axes with that one damage upgrade are really, really, really useful. Oh look, another one. Just trying to get these to level 3 as fast as possible. And there we go. That's pretty strong. And I will buy this thing. And not upgrade it because the axe seems so good, so I'm just going to upgrade the axe one more time first. Oh, there you go. So the key to a good start is to get the axe and upgrade it like twice, and have the basic damage upgrade. This really helps with that, and we're pretty much golden, I think, for now. There's a sound in the background of the music that sounds like a cop car alarm. Siren. Alarm? A cop alarm. So no more axes, but straight damage upgrade, I guess. That's cool, because now we're getting so many enemies, I can quite quickly upgrade the blades. Kunai, we'll call them that. It's going to have very little interest. You lose quite a large percentile. I think it's like 50% of the money. But I'd rather just get lots and lots of money and die earlier in a run and take it back and get some upgrades than try to finish these early runs and end up dying anyway and not getting anything. And getting all that damage, like, early means we can kill the big guys that drop big coins. Look at that. I'm gonna come out of this pretty wealthy. Uh-oh. Yeah, and also, by the time you get to the end, you need to be strong enough to be able to stand near the lantern and actually activate it to get out. So I'll take that as a victory. 51 coins. I just want more inflation, to be honest. It seems like the best way. Just gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna turn on my air conditioning so the mic might get a little background noise now, but it's too hot. Let's do like 2 more runs. I think that's how many it'll take to get where I'm going. Okay. I'm gonna try and find a knockback lantern. Oh, there's the presents guy. Don't really want to spend any coins though, once again. Gotta upgrade this as quickly as possible for the twin axes. Like, I'm willing to buy one more weapon. And the sword is pretty good, so that'll do. There we go. Should be alright now. Uh-huh. Still relying mainly on the axe here as well. So you see how much harder this is when you've got like a million enemies spawning now, compared to right at the start of the level. That gives you a knockback upgrade. But you might want to save it for later if you're waiting for a specific weapon. Oh, no, it's explosion. Let's put it on this then. Some more health, that's very nice. There's a necessary speed upgrade. Immediately I can't get it because a fox is in the way. Wonderful. Yeah, progress is a little slow. It's pretty basic, and right now it seems. This one maybe that's terrible. What a terrible spread. Maybe a little bit bare bones, but I can see where it's going. And these games, you know, they're usually I like seeing more of these games come out, because if they can give me something that's like a little bit unique to them, that's enough for me. So yeah, I'd like to see where it goes. Just a couple little tweaks here and there with that music loop, and maybe some slight rebalancing on this early level. I don't know. I feel like getting that early upgrade is pretty good, and it makes this a lot more viable. But I've also, you know, these games, like, you tend to have to stay on the first levels a few times before you can gain the power to move on. So I suppose my bigger complaint is just things like the water weapon. If you start with that, you might as well not bother because it's terrible. But it probably upgrades really well. Yeah, it's really hard to criticize games like this because a lot of it is down to player decision and how you choose to build. So I'm just gonna leave it with the following comments. It's pretty cool. It just needs a little bit of, like, the going back to the menu thing's a little bit odd. Music loop. Increase sound effect feedback, or like change the mix slightly, so that, and the player's hitbox seems a little odd, but other than that, I think, yeah, fine. As far as the survivor-like goes, if I was to call it that, perfectly adequate. For me, though, Hollow Cure is still king. I love Hollow Cure. That game has great music, lots of different characters to choose from, and interesting weapon combinations. I would say that Vampire Survivors has a lot more interesting weapon combinations than Hollow Cure, but Hollow Cure is actually getting an update. If it's not already dropped, actually, because it's October now, so I think that's when it was going. I need to check the game out again and see what they've added. Tremendously good game, and free to play. So one could learn much from that game. I need to upgrade the bomb, and I keep forgetting to upgrade things. Look, I can get 2 upgrades already. I should get another weapon though, because this ain't gonna cut it on its own. Bomb is not bad as a starter. It's, you know, it's focused and it does a reasonable amount of damage. The speed upgrade is definitely helping. It's much more significant, the permanent one, than these little ones that you pick up. If that's even what that is. Okay, that's... oh, well, that was a new thing, but I wasn't able to check it out. Okay, let's say one more run. I've been playing this long enough, I think. Let's try the light. Get some more health, get some more armor. That way we've had one of each upgrade. This is probably how this is intended to go down. So down here there's other levels. I don't know how they differ, but I'm not allowed to access that, presumably because I am yet to finish the first one, which is fine. I would expect no less. There's also some more lamps down there, so perhaps that hints that there being up to 4 different stages. Keep forgetting to pick a weapon up at the start. I think a nice quality of life thing would be to just pop this up as soon as you start the level, so you don't have to remember to do that. Unless there's a good reason why you might not want to do that. In which case, I'd be intrigued to know what that is and how it plays out. Okay, Axe, best starter by far. There's a Chan. She's on the screen again. I'll say this though, I like the visuals, and it's pretty competently put together. Just needs to tighten up the some things here and there on level 3. The tightening up comment, which is like, we know what it means. It means that things can always be slightly improved. Everything across the board has room to grow, but it's also like, it's like the most useless constructive comment. You know, I just tighten it up. All right. Hey, that's good. Big old coin right at the start. I can get a second weapon early, and that might... Why don't I try and actually win one instead of just farming gold for death? Let's do that. I need to get this guy's souls as well at some point. But I almost forgot my strat was to upgrade, so I need 50 souls before I do much else. Angels with 50 souls. Maybe I should have called it axes with 50 souls. Okay, brilliant. Let's go. Should I try the water? Let's do it. Like, I feel like this is going to be a good passive weapon. It's especially upgraded. It's just not great as a starting weapon because it's too unpredictable. Let's see what those upgrades do. See, now it's splitting into multiple ones, and already it's like 100 times better than it was when I started with it. Yeah, I've got a good feeling about this run, actually. Maybe we'll make some good progress this time. We should look for those upgrade towers and various things and knickknacks. Oops. Classic problem I always had with Vampire Survivors as well there. Just like, didn't realize I was standing on something. Let's buy this middle present since it's expensive. Oh. Wait, what the fuck is going on? Everything's crowding me. I bought that thing for 50 gold and it had a bunch of gold in it. I dare say not as much as I spent on it. Maybe that's like a gamble thing then. It's just very difficult to make that happen with all these enemies in there. It seems like both of those presents had less gold than I put into them and felt like it wasn't really worth it, but I'm sure that there's a possibility that there could be more. I need a health drop. That would be great. Took way too much damage trying to do that weird present thing. I feel like the enemies are... That's great, but I can't get it. There we go. They're so fast. My speed is getting better though. Like I can feel it very slowly improving. Okay, great. No. Oh, that guy's a hitbox and I fucking walked. Oh, man. That's so disappointing. Walking into that guy and getting stuck on him. Don't like that at all. But now I know. I know I said one more run, but as it is with these games, it's always one more run, isn't it? Because I felt like I could have had it that time if I didn't get stuck on the presents and on that guy. So let's make this the actual last one. Props to the game. It's definitely got those basic qualities that it needs to be, you know, fun to do different runs and see how far you get. Great, this is what I want right at the start. I don't necessarily want the upgrade right now, but I want to do the mechanic. Because otherwise it's going to be very, very difficult. That's new. What's that? Fear. Ooh, that sounds nice. Yep, they're running away. Okay. Not a bad weapon to have that on, because it's got quite a good spread. I'm going to try and roll for the axe, though. Like, I already have my favorites. I want to try that water drop again, because it did get really good once I upgraded it. Okay, axe 20. Let's do it. $20 gold. Yeah, I honestly think if I'd played like a more bumping soundtrack in the background of this, I'd be like way more into it. As it happens, I'm still playing it. Okay, I can get the axe now. And I've upgraded my fear spear. $45 for a bomb. That'd be nice to have too. If I ever get enough power to push back enemies, that'd be a good feeling. Is that? I don't know where this random thought came from. Doesn't that Pokemon card game launch soon? I might check that out. I heard that the alpha version was kind of ass. There was one that they like shut down or something. I don't remember. But all I want to do is open up packets of cards and get dopamine hits. And not have to spend a ton of money doing so. You know they're gonna drop some like, oh, only available in Pokemon Centers stuff as well, so I can go and get those. $50. Let's get another weapon. Let's really go for it. I also want to kill that fox. I'm pretty sure it drops health. Damage and cooldown. Pierce range. It seems like a bigger upgrade. Hey, increase beeps. I liked the candle as a passive, and I've only tried it like twice. The bomb feels much more useful as a damage dealing weapon. I can get 80 coins, I can get a candle. Okay, now we're doing some serious work. Come here, you. I'm going after the big ones. The fear thing is really good. It's just proccing so often because this weapon's really quick. So you can push these big guys away and hit them with everything you've got. Right, there's a graveyard somewhere. I want to see if I can find that as well. But to make sure I maintain a consistent set of upgrades so that we don't get overwhelmed. Something Vampire Survivors and other games like this does that I'm not seeing just yet is that the longer it goes on, the bigger the souls are that drop, so that you can keep up with the enemy's increasing power creep. There's big ones though, they do spawn a lot and they do drop large somethings. Sometimes is a soul. It's not really enough, I don't think, but well, I'm managing. $300 for the next one. Yeah, see, that's going to be a long time. Red Moon is here. I think maybe I can end the level when I want to now, when that passes by. Ooh, lots of axes though. Escape the Blood Moon. Let's see what a Blood Moon looks like. Why not? This is my last run anyway. Okay, so after the Blood Moon comes up, I'm guessing the enemy spawns get a lot worse. And if you're not strong enough, you're going to want to get out, otherwise you'll just lose all of your gold. That is pretty bad. But I kind of don't want to escape. Oh, I'll go on then. We'll see how it is. It's pretty quick to do so. And then you get back to town. I've lit the lamp. That allows me to go back to the menu, keep all the gold, and then upgrade. A bunch of stuff all at once. Okay. I'm just going to have a quick look at level 2 if that's available. It is, just so that we can see how it's different, and then I'll probably back out. We spent like an hour on this game. Okay, so different environment. We're in like a cave now. Got my weapon again. Classic me. Ooh, scorpions. Okay. Let's see if this axe is still a good weapon with this new set of enemies. Already I can see that they're starting off quite fast, so you're going to have expected to get a lot of speed upgrades by this point. Otherwise you're going to get overwhelmed instantly. There are a lot of them though, and that's good, because if we can kill them, we get lots of lovely goodies. Seem to have a lot more health than the others as well, so yeah, you're going to have to play that first level a whole bunch of times before you can do this. It looks like finding the graveyard activated an entirely different kind of enemy that just keeps spawning, so that's a good way to increase how many potential souls you're getting early on. I'm dead. Alright, okay. Well, I've seen everything I need to see in this game, and I've said what I needed to say. It's decent, actually. There's a few things I don't love, like the music isn't as exciting as I would love, but that's, you know, personal preference. The loop on the music could use a fix. The overall progression feels quite slow, but again, not the worst thing in the world. It's like sometimes it's nice to have something a little different. And it is still quite a therapeutic game to play, this kind of game. So, you know, it doesn't have to be the fastest thing in the world. There's definitely something cool here. The visuals are really nice. I guess we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Dark and Quispy. That was available on Next Fest, like the rest of the games in this set. I'm going to pause and go to the next one. Okay, so this next game is called Cards, Guns, Zombies, and it's one that I thought looked a little bit more interesting. I like a good card game, deck builder, all that kind of thing. This appears to be like a card-based zombie survival FPS, but I guess we'll see. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely destroying my frame rate. And it crashed a bunch, and it took ages to get to this point, and I had to run it in compatibility mode. Give me a minute. Well, as you can see, the game is functioning, but I am not so much. I don't know why this game is eating up all of the resources that my avatar uses. There's something to do with running my avatar sometimes in the background that just some games don't like. I'm gonna try this. Let's see if I alt tab, it's all good. It's just, well, I'll just be low res because I want to check this out. It looks cool. It's one of the cooler looking games. So how do I play? Doubting you. Mine. Okay, so when I first loaded this, yeah, it didn't work. The title screen came up and then it just black screened, and then I had to run it in compatibility mode and do a bunch of alt tabbing, and then it worked. And I'm in Windows 11, by the way. And either there's a tremendously long loading screen, or this thing has problems. And I'm gonna go with the latter. I mean, come on. How long does it take to load a card game? I just want to open some booster packs. But I mean, it's a card game. You load your weapons up into your deck, you build your deck, and you can buy card packs, I guess. Really cool if I could play it though. Okay, tried some more things and we're still stuck on the loading screen. Then I tried to quit and now it's just crashed. So it looks like this game might have be a bust, which is really unfortunate because I really wanted to try it out. Oh look, it's double me. Hold on, I managed to get it working. I reloaded it and just ran play again and it's all good. And it's in like a window mode right now. I'm gonna try and full screen this. Okay, okay, we're good. It does support controller, I think, but I'm gonna use a mouse and keyboard for this. So it is an FPS game and it's running like absolute dog shit. Probably because I'm running this avatar and I'm a little bit underpowered. Let's drop some settings to see if that helps. It could, yeah, okay, this thing definitely needs some optimization. It keeps hitching. Like, I can run Control on Ultra with ray tracing and this model, right? So it ain't me. But yes, so what do we got? We've got a wave-based zombie shooter. And I get money for shooting zombies. And I have a gun. Am I supposed to like... Okay. Get off the roof. It says F change gun, B for semi, but like none of these buttons are doing anything. Gun mode, yeah, B. Hang on a minute. Nope. That is not working. Okay, good start. Well, let's just see what we can see. I want to at least open a pack of cards and see what the progression looks like. I like this like house, 90s house music. Oh, that's a person. I rescued a person. Well, she rescued herself really, but... Wave 2 is coming. I don't feel... confident doing a wave 2. Well, that was it. That just killed us. We get nothing. Let's see if it loads again. Okay, one more shot here. Okay, does the gun work now? No, it doesn't. So, yeah, I'm pressing like F and B, which are all the keys, and none of them are doing anything. Maybe the controller? Oh god, no, that's worse somehow. Because now I'm stuck in a menu, soft locked. Alright. I had to switch back to keyboard to get out of that. Not unless the start or back buttons were not the right. Let me give it another shot. I don't know. Okay, now that worked. But the thing is, I can't actually select any of the menu items with my controller, so it's sort of fundamentally useless. I can see what they're doing here with the kind of half-tone texture. Very neat. Okay, there's something to it. Like, I thought it looked really cool visually, and I liked the idea of a shooter that involved kind of using cards to, you know, change your loadouts and things like that. But I've taken a lot of damage. I don't want to just end the level with nothing again, which is very annoying. So let's see if there's anything I can collect around here. Feels like going out is really dangerous though. Oh, I'd like to bank some money, please. Oh, there's a human though. Oh, I think I'll get more money if she gets... If I could use this gun in semi-auto, maybe that would be good. Oh, never mind. That's a shame. You go upstairs, lady, and I'm coming with you. $400. That wouldn't be enough to get a card pack, so let's just leave. I don't think the house music is particularly appropriate, but I do quite enjoy it as a piece of music. Okay. It looks like things have calmed down a little bit with the model too. Oh no, it's just that screen. Never mind. So now you could go to upgrades or singles. You can buy like new songs, just passive upgrades. This looks like a game mode. Hunt survivors and grab cash for each kill. Oh, that's an ability or something. And then you can just buy a booster. Let's see what's on a booster. 2 pieces of music and an upgrade. Okay. You go in your loadout and you go, I want that. I got a loadout A different piece of music. Well, it's nice that you could change the music. Blues music. That's this one, I think. Try one more. Yeah, it's more or less the same track. It's blues. This is very strange architecturally. I've not seen that before. I don't hate it. So yeah, obviously the game needs a lot of polish. It's very early days, I can tell. There's things like flipped normals on these doors. I think that's what that is, or some kind of unwrapping error. The weird, horrific optimization, which is usually one of the last things to go into a game, so, you know, with it being an early demo, I can forgive that to some degree. What I'd really love is to know why none of the buttons work. Hello, would you like to go to my helicopter and give you some money, please? Maybe fucking shake a leg? No, this is a crisis we're in. What's this? Little bits of world building here and there. I want to know how far out I can go, actually. This is an unfortunate pothole. Oh, okay, that's the zone. Okay. So it seems like the whole thing takes place in basically this building. Seems like if you want to rescue survivors, you need to go out a little bit. Please hurry. I think maybe slightly faster would be good for you. Thank you. I feel like I'm going to spend most of the game standing around here shooting things. Okay. What's that? Environmental thing. I'm not sure if they're gonna have like pickups or something. I don't think so. I think it's all about the card loadouts. There's a guy in the distance getting shot. I can't really help him from here with this weapon. Great. Reload. I'm glad you can run while you reload. That's sort of necessary. Nope. No. If I die, I'm going to be very upset. And I'm probably going to rage quit. Okay, I'd like to close that door, but I can't. We've got a good amount of money. Let's just leave. So the more survivors you get, the more money you get. There's another one coming upstairs, but, you know, screw them. Actually, yeah, no, screw them. I feel like I'm not able to experience the game properly because I can't change things. The buttons aren't functioning properly. Get me a rare pet. Inflate zombie heads. Big heads, so they're easy to shoot. Okay. Liver spread and run zombies over. Fair enough. And a new weapon. So if I go to my loadout here, let's try this. We've got an active ability now, which is the liver truck. A second weapon. We'll try out this other piece of music. Why not? For some reason you have to turn that off and then turn it on again. Store singles. Are there any singles I can get? No. Upgrades. You can get an active slot, so you can... Yeah, okay, these are the slots on here on the side. And there's also different characters. I wonder what that's about. Whether or not they come with different loadouts or whatever, but... Okay, so now I have... I can change the gun. That works now. Okay, I've just realized the semi-auto thing that's down there doesn't work on this gun because it doesn't have the option, so why show it at all? But on this gun, it does work. Also, ammo, thankfully, is not a thing. So you can just keep reloading, shooting away. And this is my passive. I'm going to save the passive. There we go. Feel a bit more powerful now. Oh, his arm came off. That's kind of cool. Like it has... Sorry. Dismemberment physics. That might have been my fault. It's for the best. We would never have survived long anyway, clearly. So, is bread food? That has a cooldown, I think. Oh, right. So that just drives across the street. It says it delivers bread. What does that mean? Is that flavor text or does it actually deliver bread? It's flavor texts. Sorry, survivor, you're dead. I could have saved her. I wanted to see what the truck would do. I can see that truck being more useful when I'm like stood on the roof with a rifle or something shooting down. Please hurry up. Again, I think I'm killing more survivors than zombies with that trick. Gunplay is fine. I don't play a ton of shooters, so I get, especially like, there aren't things like Doom, you know, with a bunch of like motion mechanics and all this other stuff, so it's fine. No complaints really. It aims well, and I have to reload. Yeah, you just run right past them. That's what I do. It works. Smart lady. I'd like to buy an epic pack by the end of this. Oh no. some kind of super zombie. Fuck. Okay, we've got enough money now. I'm gonna leave. Don't have the power to deal with him. Presumably there's some kind of active ability you can get that maybe heals you or something. That would be nice. Okay, one more. Let's try this. And it's the trick again. There we go, medkit, restore health. And I have that active ability. And more for each zombie killed is nice. That's 2 stars. I'm guessing that's like a rarity thing. Actually, no, color is rarity, so I'm not really sure. Let's put this on, and we'll do one more run. Like, the concept is pretty interesting, but I think once you've sort of done it a few times, I've seen most of what the demo is going to have to offer, other than specifics like different guns and abilities, but you get it. Oh wow, those are really big heads. I could just shoot them from here, probably. When you enter the helicopter, the machine will fly up. Oh god, massive heads. Oh, that makes this so much easier. Yeah. And the medkit heals me. It's probably got quite a long cooldown. It's humorous. Big head mode. More games need to bring this back. Like, back in the day, like, every game had a big head mode, and it was just like the stupidest thing. And it's actually functional here because it makes them easier to hit. I wish it actually delivered bread that like healed me or something. That would be nice. But let's not get greedy. We've got the med kit. Where is everyone? There's a lot of not much happening right now. Yeah, I mean, it's fun enough. I'd wonder though about a game like this. I think it needs a lot more than one area. Conceptually, it would be cool if it had levels that were sort of Left 4 Dead adjacent, you know, linear levels, and you're using your cards and like, I mean, the cards are just, in the context of this game, the cards might as well be anything else. They're just upgrades that you're equipping and loadouts that you're equipping. It's just a placeholder. Gimmick is the idea that it is a card that you get in a pack. That's fine. It would be nice if it was more like, this conceptually is cool, but imagine like a Left 4 Dead level where you have like you actually have a deck, right? And it's a deck builder, and instead of reloading your gun, when you run out of ammo, like let's say you draw a hand of 5 cards, and it's like, oh, you got in that hand you can have passive abilities, active abilities, and weapons, and then maybe you've got like the ability to do a redraw if you need to. And let's say that you can't reload your guns, so they have a set amount of ammo. When they're out, you have to draw a new one out of your hand. And maybe when you use it up, you draw a new card. But if you don't have the appropriate cards, you have to shuffle everything back in and do a full redraw, so you'd lose like those active abilities you've been holding on to because you've got no ammo. So you might as well use them. Something like that would be a really good way to actually build the card concept into a game like this. If you use like visually and thematically, you could use this as a baseline to build something much more complex. Go! Go, Homer, Carl! Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, no, I'm not. I've got loads of health. I think the corpses might have hitboxes, just for collision, which is making things a little bit difficult, actually. As a trick. Wave 4, and we have a lot less money than last time because I don't have the increased money thing equipped. What's that biohazard symbol? Is that big scary guy? The waves get a lot more intense very quickly, it seems. Well, there should be loads there. I don't think do I get money for running them over? No, I'm only talking like $4 each though, so yeah, I guess I am. Let's see how much we can get. Oops. I was too late to save you, and you were too stupid to save yourself. And I'm going back upstairs. $800 is fine. I'll open 2 more packs of cards to see what's in there, and then I think I'm good. How much do I get for a survivor? Yeah, nice. Alright. Well, there you go. Oh, well, we got a bunch of extra money here as well, I guess, for... Maybe you get, like, extra bucks for survivors? I don't know. Anyway, before I leave this game, I want to open some card packs and we'll see what's in there. Exploding barrel. And a very fancy gun. Place exploding barrels, that's kind of fun. And then one of these. The song I already have, and 2 more cards I already have, but they're probably stackable. So you could like get a passive slot there, and then put in. That's rubbish. Get that. Get rid of that. You can't? You have to have that. Okay. Stick this on. And just go in and have a look at this gun. and this barrel. So yeah, another machine gun. I don't know if it's stronger than the other one or not. And we can also now... I just put a barrel down, but it appeared in the middle distance. Oh, it just puts it in a random location. But it respawns pretty quickly. So potentially that's quite fun. Oh. Let's see. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. Well, I think I've seen enough here. Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, I already made my notes. Like, conceptually, it's pretty cool, but it could be so much more with longer levels and an actual card-based mechanic. But as it stands, the whole cards part of it is nothing more than it could just be an option in a menu or an icon. Still, give it some optimization passes, and it could be onto something pretty fun here. All right, on to the next one. All right, last one for today, Cyclopean. I took a little break and I watched a couple episodes of Freerin for the first time, and it was really good, and now I want to just watch more of it, so I'm doing one more game. It's this. I don't know how well YouTube's going to handle all the dithering and stuff, but I thought this one looked pretty interesting. Seems like an old school dungeon crawler. Excuse me. Character creation. Dr. Simon Thurston. So you can re-roll your stats here. This is kind of trad. We got clothes, protection, sneak. They change padding and sword. So my life, my name, my stats, my allies. Shoddy padding and shoddy knife. Having an ally seems good. I'll take that. It's a fair knife. Shoddy padding, reasonable life, strength, skills, and mind. Okay. I wonder if there's something I can do about the visual. I like it. I do like it, but YouTube is not going to like it. I can't. Okay, never mind. Return. I think it looks great though. Like, playing this on my own, this looks super cool. So we've got this. How do I play the game? Okay, WASD to moved. We do have an ally, right? No? I thought we had an ally. Allies. Zopkas. No levels available. Okay. Gotta follow the road through the... What is that? Is that an enemy? Level 1 encounter, 200 gold. Combat, stealth, or dialogue. What are my skills? Oops. The Zug. Oh, level 1 Zoogle. I thought it said 200 gold. The Zoogle agrees to engage in conversation. Zoogs. We are from the Enchanted Wood, but some of us have come here to the Great Abyss in recent years. The Zoog has joined your party. I aligned with it. I've got 14 health. But now I can talk to it any time. Okay. So... my character. Do I have... 4 skill, 5 strength, and 3 mind. Skill is probably like an encompassing Dexy kind of stat. Strength is strength. Mind is 3. Magic-y stuff maybe. I'm guessing that anything to do with stealth is skill. Great Abyss. We are newcomers to the Great Abyss. It is this world under the Dreamlands. The Enchanted Wood is our true home, but our elders have sent us here to establish an outpost. This world is our only home. When we sleep, we do not dream of other worlds. That's... So they're down here. What about trade? They don't have anything. No more room in your party. Okay, let's just keep moving then. We'll ignore the other guys. That looks like an enemy. Level 3 Ghast. The ghast will not talk in the presence of its enemies. Marshal? The Zoog. Appoint Marshal. Your Zoog attacks. Wait, hang on a minute. Ally levels not available in demo. Okay. So, your Zoog attacks, 12 damage delivered. Enemy has 39 health remaining. Enemy's armor absorbs 40% of the damage. Let's attack the Zoog unit missed. So if I marshal the Zoog to attack, it fights for me. Okay, I'll attack. 8 damage delivered. Wow, the Zoog is stronger than me. Ghast attacks your Zoog, 15 damage. Your ally is with Vanquish. No, Zoog! Damn. I took some damage there. I took some more damage. Okay. Nearby enemy alerted. How do I... Can I loot? Oh, you can like go forward and back a turn as well. That's interesting. Oh wait, no, that's me rotating. I don't know what that is. So I got, yeah. Okay, I've sort of jumped into the deep end here and just gone immediately. How do I decipher this game? So sorry, my commentary is a little bit more about me figuring out what's going on right now. Character, level up. Okay, now I can add more strong. I got it. Ah, shit. I was gonna get another Zoog ally. Stealth. Ambush, pilfer, or sneak. I gotta ambush. Oh, capture. You need a net. Okay, ambush. Your enemy spots you before you're able to attack. Damn. The bat attacks for 2 damage. I'm just gonna keep hitting it. There. Wait. So I still have my Zoog friend. I could dismiss him. I could dismiss his corpse. And align with this guy. So now I have... He's only got 10 health. But I'll bring him with me. There's a map here. There's also captives, which I guess is like capturing things. The manual. Okay, we'll read this a little bit in a minute. Map is only available in dungeons. Okay, this is a beta testing demo for Cyclopean. It's not a complete game yet and may receive significant updates prior to release. Your feedback is welcome. Please send any suggestions or bug reports to Michael at schmidtworkshops.com. Welcome to Dreamlands. Cyclopean is a dungeon crawler set in the Great Abyss of the lower Dreamlands described by H.P. Lovecraft in his story The Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath. Ah! That makes sense now, somewhat. Great story, by the way. This manual will not get into the details of the lore of that place, instead you can learn more by playing the game. The manual instead will focus on the game's interface and offer some suggestions about how to approach your playthrough. Cyclopean was originally made in 3 days as a Game Jam entry for Dungeon Crawler Jam 2024 on itch.io. The version of the game is still available and free to play. The full release is expanded in many ways, but keeps the same overall look and feel of the original, so there's a pedigree to this. It's like had plenty of time to gestate, which is nice. You will start the game in the overworld, technically the underworld, where you will see your character from top down in a two-dimensional viewport. When you enter a dungeon, it will change to 3D and you will have to navigate mazes from a first-person perspective. There is a map in the lower left corner of the user interface. Use it to keep track of your location when navigating dungeons. It only provides a basic overview at this time, but may be expanded in future updates. Okay. So turning is for dungeons, that's what these are. It's for inventory, allies, captives. You can see it all on the side there. Strength is how much damage you do and what kinds of armor you can wear. And bashing through doors. Skill is likelihood of hitting an enemy, so yeah, that's dex. What kind of weapons you can use. And sneakiness. Also lockpicking. Along with mind. Mind controls how many allies you can have, interesting, up to 15 total, as well as captives. Mind also allows you to read certain books and influences whether you can pick locks or not. Along with skill, mind also affects how much you can heal yourself with bandages. That seems really useful for just bringing a bunch of dudes around with us. I like that, actually. Some dreamers start with an alliance, zoogs, cats, or ghouls, and the men have lang. Other creatures can also become allies if you find the right books and have enough mind to read them. Allies have a level, and can gain levels, but not right now, in this demo. And they'll gain them automatically along with abilities, so that's kind of fun. You could recruit a bunch of dudes and then they just level up and you're like, oh, that guy's learned a useful skill. I kind of like that. It reminds me a little bit of Kenshi, almost. Just building this party of misfits and bringing them up is a possibility in this game if you want. Let's see. In the dungeon's wait search command, which is spacebar, will search the square directly ahead of the character in the direction you're facing. In the overworld, it searches the square you're on. Ah. Good, I've learned something useful. I think that's this button here, this big one. Better weapons are better. Swords are generally better than a knife. But there's also spears and axes. Such as bandages and lockpicks. The tent is an important item. You will want to find or purchase one as soon as possible. They're not always easily available. Using the tent creates a camp and can only be done in the overworld. You can only have one camp at a time. Going to your camp allows you to rest and regain all your life points. Right, yes, that's very good. The trader is somewhere in the overworld. He's helpful but limited in capacity. Buy stuff you don't need until his inventory is full. If you go into a dungeon and return, he restocks his wares. You're not the only one who benefits from the trader, so there's no guarantee an item will be available the next time you see him. I appreciate that there's like a full manual in this game. That's very helpful. Because it is quite a like I come in and it's a little bit obscure immediately, but yeah, this is here. So yeah, marshalling makes the enemy attack your ally, not you. Yielding will hurt you by allowing the enemy to take random items from your inventory, and so as allies and captives, but it will save your life. Pilfer lets you access the enemy's inventory. Cats, Zoogs, and the Men of Lang are usually open to talk. Other creatures will require that you have an alliance. Some creatures have an enmity with others. So if you have a cat in your allies list, a Zoog will not be willing to talk to you. Interesting. Inquire. You start the game knowing nothing, not even knowing what to ask about. However, as you successfully read books or encounter certain things, you'll see topics shown here that you can ask about. Each type of creature will have different things to say about each topic, but you will need to have an alliance in order to inquire from normally hostile creatures like ghouls and such. Yes. Pass will allow you to pass through a creature. So let's see. Obstacles are basically doors. So you can either use your strength to bash through the door, you can pick the lock with skill, or you can unlock it with a key, which can only be used once. Okay, that's really cool. I'm glad I took the time to read the manual. Because now we can go here and press space. We get a gold key. Ah, wonderful. The bat had nothing. Also, so I looked here. I have an ally in the Zoogs, which is why I can talk to them so easily. There's a spider here. Let's fight it. Got a martial Zoog. A point. Okay. Enemy attacks your Zoog. Do it again. Zoog attacks 8 damage. Vanquished. Nice. Good job, Zoog. Nothing there. Let's go to our first dungeon. I'll attack this ghast. Zoog attacks enemy vanquished. We're doing pretty well. Okay, so now we go to the first person dungeon. And this is the screenshot that sort of sold me on this. Oh wow, I didn't realize it was like fully 3D like this. Just got a really cool shader. I don't have any torches, so this is not going to work. I think I need to go and find a torch. There's a town over there or something. Some kind of man-made construction. I don't like the look of that. It's a gug, a level 3 gug. It refuses to converse with me. Well, I'm gonna kick the shit out of it. It's got a lot of health actually. Attack missed, attack missed. Attack missed. I'm gonna run. That seems way too tough right now. Nice, I killed it and I got a level. Okay, so character, level up. Let's give ourselves a bunch of mind. Plus 5 mind, because what I like is the idea that I can get more allies to throw at the enemies. And there's a couple guys down here. So I now have 3 allies. I can get a 4th or somewhere. That'd be great. Critical hit, 22 damage delivered. It's dead. Oh, this is really cool, actually. I like this a lot. It's got that kind of ultimate feel, but there's just something really unique about this. Trader. Dialogue. Trade. Right, he has a tent for 350 gold. Just a moment. I'm going to consider this menu. Okay, so it looks like I have 113 player gold plus my knife, which I can't sell really. I need 350 gold to make anything of that, but we know where the trader is now. There's also a boat over there. Can I swim? I can't swim in that. Okay. There's a little dungeon here I didn't see. I really like a dungeon crawler like this. There's just not that many that I haven't like seen properly. Oh, there's a map here. I just realized. So we could walk around in the dark. Encounter a bat. It's dark. It's okay, the bat's dead. There doesn't seem to be much of a penalty for being in the dark other than not being able to see traps. Like, I'm just walking around searching. I'm actually lost. Come to think of it, I don't know how to get out. Oh, there we go. We're back here. Let's see how deep we can go. I think we're gonna need torches to go into any dungeons with conviction. The further we get from the entrance, the harder it gets. So why don't we travel back to this merchant, see if they had. Oh, sorry. Trade. Does have torches for 10 gold, as well as some lockpicks. I'm gonna buy both torches, 1 lockpick, and a bandage. And this is 5, so I'll buy it. Copper key. Right, so what I want to do is fight this first, get rid of it. Well, we're just missing each other. Let's go back in the tree stump. Or whatever this is. Got inventory. Character. I have torches though. got allies as well. I thought I just bought a bunch of torches, but I don't know what's happened to them. I've definitely spent some money. Damn, I'm taking a lot of damage. Okay, he's dead. Okay. Yeah, it's taking items, but it's just... It doesn't seem to be... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's over there. Right. So if we've got a third page, bandage, use. Regain 15 life. Let's do that again. And then we'll use the torch. The ghoul doesn't want to talk. Marshall. Allied vanquished. Marshall. Okay, ally vanquished. And I could not beat it. I could not beat the ghoul. And there's your total score. Right, Cyclopean is really cool. That was a little bit rough around the edges for me, because I just went in and got killed. I didn't know what I was doing. But I think the game is pretty cool and I want to try another run. But I don't know how to get off of this screen, actually. It seems to be stuck on this screen. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to come back to this and do some more content for this kind of Next Fest stuff later, but I just want to go and watch some more TV. So I'll be back. I'll see you around. Have a great day.